So the real reason for Russia's involvement in Syria isn't necessarily the military aspect. The real interest that Russia has there is trying to facilitate negotiations. As Russia establishes a relationship with Assad, tries to build trust between the regime and the Russians can actually use this to bring Assad into negotiations with potential rebel factions, leading to an actual resolution of the conflict. So Russia's engagement in the Syrian conflict is not expected to actually sway the front lines in the war. Right now, the Russian engagement is very limited. They are deploying advisors, deploying equipment in support of the Assad regime, as well as potentially establishing air support. But right now, this is all fairly limited, and we're not seeing Russia put massive military units on the ground that could actually conduct serious offensives to regain territory on either the Islamic State or rebel factions. Well, there are actually two main challenges to the Russian goal when it comes to making negotiations successful. On the one hand, Russia wants to keep Assad, as Assad is their guy in Syria, but then all of the other potential partners for negotiations are very adamant about the fact that they won't work with Assad. The second main challenge to Russia comes in the shape of the widely fractured Syrian armed opposition. Without a united or representative faction to be the Syrian regime's counterpart, you can't have negotiations. So as long as the rebels cannot unite or one of their several factions emerges as representative of all of them, we simply can't move to the point where a resolution to the Syrian conflict can be negotiated.